Until a year ago, this pristine part of northern Laos had been barely touched by outsiders. Weaving through the wilderness is the Mekong River, which is in full flow at the height of the wet season. The communist government of Laos wants to use the power of the water to generate electricity and much needed income. On this site, it plans to build the first dam on the main stream of the lower Mekong, and it wants to start before the end of the year. The Xayaburi Dam will stretch some 900 metres from one side of the Mekong River to the other. It's an ambitious project in a very remote part of the country, but it's a project the Lao government seems determined to complete. But the river flows through 6 countries, and there are concerns from the likes of Vietnam about the impact the structure may have on the environment. Concerns Laos says it can allay.
It is okay. It will not have any long-term transboundary impacts, and we have to convince them that, look, there is no negative impacts on the project. Why don't we go ahead with it? Yeah.
Those talks will take place at a ministerial meeting in November. In the meantime, preparations are well underway. Around 500 workers from a Thai construction company have, for the last 12 months, been building access roads and support facilities. Neighbouring countries like Thailand already import hydroelectricity from Laos, which says it wants to become the battery of Southeast Asia. It already has several dams on tributaries of the Mekong, but Xayaburi would be the first on the mainstream. It'll be a run-of-river design, meaning it won't block the water flow, creating a large reservoir. Still, it's a bad idea, according to environmentalists.
It will have transboundary impacts throughout the basin. It will affect the flood pulse, it will affect migratory fisheries, it will affect sediment movements.
There will also be an impact on the local people. Some villages will have to be relocated. They'll be given new houses, but in areas far away from their existing homes on the banks of the Mekong. A recent study commissioned by the Mekong River Commission called for a 10-year moratorium on mainstream hydro projects. But the Lao government says it and its people can't wait that long. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Xayaburi, Laos.